right, and now it's time for another first warning weather forecast with meteorologist Derek Sibley. And he says it's going to be nice and sunny today, a little bit windy.
A little bit windy, and we're starting off a little cloudy right now, but not to worry though. We're going to see that sunshine, but still, unfortunately, like you mentioned, staying windy today. So that's something that we'll unfortunately have to deal with as the day goes on. But as you can see, the cloudy skies continue to move in there from the northwest, but not to worry. Again, that's going to clear out. Temperatures are currently upper 50s to low 60s. We got low 60s from Lakefront into Belle Chase, and Slidell not too far from that right now at 59. A look at the afternoon highs today, very comfortable, mainly into those lower 70s as we go into this afternoon. So again, very gusty outside right now. In fact, we are looking at northerly winds sustained just over 20 miles an hour in many spots, and that will only continue as the day goes on here today. And as we head into tomorrow morning, maybe not as gusty, but still gust up to nearly 15 to 20 miles an hour. Not completely out of the question. By tomorrow night, things get really gusty again. We could see the winds shift directions out of the southeast up to over 20 miles an hour in gusts, increasing to over 30 miles an hour in gusts as we head into Monday. That's out ahead of a cold front that's going to be bringing us some stormy weather, which we'll talk about. And those wind gusts will only continue up until at least Tuesday morning or so before beginning to finally subside after that point. So looking at the bigger picture, we do have a frontal boundary that's currently positioned across the deep south right now. Not really expected to move a whole lot, though, as you can see there by the time we reach this afternoon. Heading into tonight, that frontal boundary finally begins to move through. I think it's finally going to clear us as we head into later in the day on Sunday, around Sunday afternoon or so. The clouds will increase, though, around the area tomorrow. Maybe a slight chance of a shower. Can't be completely ruled out. And the same here as we head throughout the rest of the day Sunday, looking a little on the cloudy side. Out ahead of that storm system, by the way, that's going to be bringing us a chance of severe weather. Right now, the indications are that we are under a level 2 out of 5 that across southeastern Louisiana. That means that scattered severe thunderstorms are possible, so we'll keep our eyes on that. And also, we're looking at a threat here of seeing some flash flooding, a level 1 marginal risk mainly in effect along the North Shore. So looking at the bigger picture again, what's happening is that we do have this cold front associated with a low pressure system moving in, heading into Monday night. And out ahead of it, we're looking at warm waste air mass helping to feed those showers and thunderstorms here as well. Now, it looks like the indications are Monday into Monday night that this is going to be lasting here across southeastern Louisiana before clearing out by Tuesday afternoon. And behind it, we're looking at some cooler and drier air mixing down towards the surface behind that cold front as we head into Wednesday, and that trend only continues into Thursday and also into Friday. High pressure is going to be building in here, as a matter of fact, by the later part of the week, and that's going to give us some nice quiet and drier conditions to work with as well. Your WDSU first warning 7-day forecast showing us that our highs into the low 70s through tomorrow, warming up though into the low 80s thanks to that southerly wind by Monday. And then out ahead of it, looking at those shower and thunderstorm chances, especially into Monday night into early Tuesday. And then the rest of next week, well, looks mainly sunny, just mixed sun and clouds, really highs into the 70s for the most part. Lows 40 and 50s for tomorrow morning, and then 50s, 60s here over the next couple of Monday and Tuesday mornings there.